In February of 2019, this man would go on to rob a store. And while trying to hide his face from the camera, he had to take a little peek to make sure that that was where the camera was at. These are the world's dumbest criminals. On November 11th, 2016, this man entered a local convenience store, grabbed a bottle of water, and proceeded to the front counter. After waiting for multiple customers to leave the store, he simulated a handgun and ordered employees to take money out of the cash register and place it on the counter. He then jumped over the counter and removed around $300 from the cash register. And of course, all of this was caught on camera, and we can even see that he doesn't have a weapon. In 2011, this man tried to steal a bunch of cases of beer, and what happens next is hilarious. As he comes back from stealing the beer, he trips and falls, and the beer goes everywhere. Not to mention his pants fell down. Like, what? And then he just proceeds to drive off and didn't get any beer. A video taken from home surveillance and released by DC police shows a man breaking into a dance as he stands on the stoop of a home in the Georgetown area just before he steals a package from the front porch. In the video, the man, wearing a black coat and white scarf, appears at one point to look at the security camera. He then pauses, reaches down, and takes several packages before getting into a black Range Rover. And I honestly don't think anybody has any clue of why this man just started dancing on security camera. This man attempted to steal an ATM from a convenience store. As we can see in the video, we can see him breaking into the convenience store while also having a chain hooked up to his truck. Now, the best part about this is that he doesn't realize that the chain became unattached from his truck, and even when he comes out of the store, it looks like he looks at it but just still doesn't notice. He then gets in his truck, drives away with nothing. He then comes back realizing the chain wasn't attached and tries to do it again, and obviously this guy doesn't have a good plan. But I guess that's why he's one of the dumbest criminals of all time. It's like, how can you plan to rob an ATM, in fact steal the whole ATM, and first you don't even notice that your car is unhooked, and then you try to come back around to hook it, but you parked your car too far away? Like, what? In 2018, this man tried to rob an e-cigarette store in Denver, Colorado. As he walks up to the counter, he pulls out a gun, and it just completely falls to the other side of the desk. The man then tries to hurl the counter, and when he can't do it, he just simply runs away. And I mean, just look how like calm and collected the worker is. So I guess this is a robbery attempt gone right. In this security cam footage from 2021, we see a man standing in front of a gate. Now, we can all assume he's probably going to break into the house and steal a car or something, but no. He steals the actual gate. Now, why in the world would you want to steal a gate? I have no clue. I mean, I gotta give it to him. He literally ripped that gate out of the garage and then just ran with it. Like, what an actual beast. This Ring doorbell camera footage shows a man and a woman hopping out of a car and then stealing someone's bench. Now, I don't know if these thieves thought that this was like a yard sale or something, but I didn't see any free sign on that bench. In 2019, this man stole $17,000 worth of jewelry. Now, in this video, we can see him talking to the jeweler outside, and as she goes to unlock the door, he just simply walks away. Like, no pep in his step, no nothing. He just walks away. Now, my only question is, why are they looking at a $17,000 jewelry set outside of the store? Wouldn't you do it inside of the store? That's just me, though. I don't know. In every single crime movie, one of the #1 things they always talk about is make sure to avoid the cameras. Well, these guys took it to a whole nother level. Here, we see a bunch of burglars crawling on the floor, obviously thinking that they wouldn't be seen by cameras. But the footage we got from this is absolutely hilarious. We see 3 grown men crawling across a bar at 4 in the morning. Now, I can't tell if this is pure stupidity or low-key, these guys might be geniuses. I mean, crawling on the floor, you can't see their face. I also like how the guy in the back just completely was like, nah, I'm not gonna crawl anymore. I'm just gonna, get on my knees. In 2014, 2 men tried to rob an Apple store, and while their car went through the gate, the car got stuck. We can see one man gathering as much things as he can, and we see the other guy trying to maneuver the car out of the Apple store. But the car is literally stuck. Oh, yep. Maybe ramming it again might work. Maybe. Just maybe. This security cam footage from 2017 shows a bunch of people trying to rob this jewelry store. Now we can see them playing whack-a-mole with the counter for about 2 minutes, just straight whacking this counter, and they still couldn't get anything. I mean, look at this. These guys would probably have better luck at Chuck E. Cheese than they would trying to rob this jewelry store. I mean, look at this. This is just insane. This is actually crazy. Oh yeah, maybe that will work. In this CCTV footage, we see a guy walk into a store, grab one Singular Pepsi, and try to walk out with it. But little did he know, the door behind him was locked. And we can hilariously see him for minutes trying to get this door open. All of this for a single Pepsi. One single Pepsi. Then he resorts to the fire extinguisher, still not be able to get the door open. And then he finally gets it open. I mean, hey, maybe the man was just really thirsty.